Hey guys, I'm back at it. I've been asked to do this look. This is a new Morphe Boss Mood 35M palette, and I'm gonna create a beautiful look for this palette. Stay tuned. Okay, let's do this. So starting out, I'm using the Kat Von D Color Correcting Eyeshadow Primer. Just really putting this on so that the eyeshadow's colors show through and look really good. So just kind of spreading that out. So far, so good. So now I'm going to start with the Morphe Boss Mood palette. This is a new palette that just came out. And the first color that I'm going to use is called Fode. F-O-T-D. I don't know what that means, but... Or no, it's called Hello Sunshine. I apologize. So I'm just going to put that in the crease here. This is a Morphe brush. I don't recall exactly which one it is, but it's one of my favorite to do the crease and sort of blend with. So I'm just putting that into the crease. This is going to be kind of my transition shade. So putting that in, it's kind of like a muddy green color. But I've been loving the greens lately. I wanted the Melt Cosmetics Gemini palette, but didn't feel like spending the money, so this is the perfect dupe for that. All these colors blend out really well too, and they don't have a ton of fallout, so I'm just kind of getting the base down. Then next I'm going to go in with the color Express Yourself, and this is just a more compact eyeshadow brush, so I can kind of put it in the outer V here. It's a little bit of a darker shade, so I'm just really concentrating on the outer V and the outer crease area. This will be like a spotlight eye, so while I'm doing that area right now, I will move to the inner corner of my eye in just a second. Here I go. So now I'm just adding that to the inner corner of the eye to create what we call a spotlight look. It's just really putting all of the emphasis on the middle of the eyelid, and you'll see why in just a second. So just kind of working that in really good. Excuse me while I adjust myself. And ignore my background. Sorry guys, the best light was in the living room today and I wanted to sit in there with my husband while I made a video. We were watching a funny show too, so if you see me randomly start laughing, it's just us entertaining ourselves. Alright, trying to get you adjusted again so you can take a look. So now I'm just blending again. Once I got that, that spotlight sort of look going, I just want to blend the colors out so everything looks really smooth. This is a crown brush. I can't remember which one it is. The name came off of it. So I'm going to go in with this darker shade, which is Nude Tude. And I don't know why I put the camera up so high, but again, just trying to create a deeper spotlight look. I put that other color down. Now I'm putting a little bit of the darker shade over it. Nude Tude is a pretty, like, sort of olive green color. And these colors, if you have brown eyes or like hazel eyes, it's going to make your eyes pop. I love it. So just again, just working that in to the inner and outer corners, leaving the middle open so that I can start that spotlight sort of look. Sorry, something was hilarious. Okay, so I'm just blending, more blending. The more you blend, like I said, the smoother your look's gonna be, so just gotta keep blending. I did go in again with that Hello Sunshine color, which is the first color I started out with. So now I'm just kind of blending it out, making sure that I have that transition shade in the background. So now I'm taking that same Kat Von D eyeshadow primer, and I'm just filling out the middle of my eye because that's where I'm going to create the spotlight look. So I'm going to take a beautiful metallic shade, which is Electric Energy. That's the one I'm pointing to there. And we're going to take that with a compact brush and just pack that onto the eyelid there. The color itself is really pretty without having to use like a primer water or like a Fix Plus. So I pack it on first. And then what I'll do in a minute is go back in just to intensify it. But for right now, I'm just gemming. Again, taking that color Hello Sunshine and just blending everything out really good so it looks nice and smooth and well put together. This is probably my new favorite eye look. So that time I dug into Stroke of Luck. And that time I dug into Express Yourself. I'm just kind of adding it in, just kind of getting the look to pull together. This is Nude Tude again, just the darker olive green shade. I think I was singing there for a second. I apologize for my goofiness. Alright, so now I'm going in with Green with Envy, which is a really dark color, so I'm really just deepening the spotlight look now that I've got the center shade on. Now I'm taking the Maybelline Master Conceal Concealer. I think mine is in the shade... I don't know what my shade is. Light medium. So I'm just working that in to the bottom because I'm going to start the bottom of my eye look. And I want to have a really clean base so when I go on with my foundation later, it doesn't look totally crazy. So just working that in with my Real Technique sponge. Again, taking that compact brush. I think it's by the Vintage Company. And I'm taking that Hello Sunshine color again. I'm just kind of dusting that under my eye to start to smoke out the bottom of the eye. You don't have to do this, especially if you don't have a lot of area there, but I really want to intensify and smoke out this look. This is more of a nighttime look, just FYI. I don't think I would wear this during the day. I'm going in with this Alamar, I don't even know what these brushes are called. I'm going to call it a liner brush, but I'm just going in with that Hello Sunshine color. That was our transition shade on the top, and just packing that into my waterline, kind of, well, the bottom of my waterline. Just working that in. I love this brush. I'd been needing one for so long, and when I finally got it in my BoxyCharm, I was so excited. So now I'm going in with Nude Tude, which is that darker olive green color. Just working that into the bottom of the eye, again, just trying to smoke it out. I am keeping that closer to the liner area instead of smoking out the really, really dark color, because I don't want it to be too dark. So now I'm going in with Pop Star. It's more of a gold color. The other color I use is more of a green. So this is where I'm going to take that Smashbox Primer Water, and this just intensifies the look. It makes it look more foily, you know, just bright and metallic looking, which it's really hard to tell here. My light isn't the best, but I was too lazy to get my ring light out, guys. Sorry about that. So now I'm just going on the other eye. And just packing that into the center there, just to make it really intense and smoky on the outside, intense on the inside. And yeah. We were watching this show where like friends give each other tattoos that they don't know about, and we were laughing at some of the ones that got picked, because I would never trust anybody to pick a tattoo for me. Seriously, who does that? Okay, so now I'm taking Light of the Party, and I'm just putting that on my brow bone up at the top. It's actually a really pretty color. It's subtle and it's not too bright, but just working that in under the brow so that it's clean looking. And then I'm also going to go in around my tear duct just to lighten that area up. Since this is a more smoky look, I wanted to kind of lighten up right around my eyes. So that's what I'm doing, also while watching TV. I was like, oh my god, what did they give each other? And I'm singing again. Alright, so now we're blending. You'll see me blend a lot. Alright, so I'm going back in now with Stroke of Luck. It's a little bit of a more lime green color, and I'm just kind of putting that on the bottom to smoke it out, but not make it too dark. So now I'm going in with the CoverGirl Healthy Elixir. This is one of my favorite drugstore makeups. It's not matte, but it's not really dewy either, and it just has really great coverage. You'll see I had several zips on my face that had a really bad breakout last week because I ran out of my skincare stuff, so my skin was really pissed about it. But it just has really good coverage, and you only have to put one coat on and it stays on really well. But the color I'm using is Creamy Natural. I guess I would say my skin tone is somewhat neutral, somewhat olive, so if you're that color, this is your shade. Blending that in really well. I'm more of a fan of using a sponge over a foundation brush. I might change my mind one day. Okay, so this is the Physicians Formula. It is the butter highlighter, and the reason why I'm smelling it is because it smells like coconuts. It smells so good. This one was too light during the summer, but now that I've lost some of my tan, I've picked it up and started using it again. It's pretty neat. Whenever you press your finger into it, it actually feels like it's like damp, so it's kind of neat. I like it a lot. I've been using it quite a bit lately. It's not one of those highlighters that makes you look wet, but it is a nice subtle highlight. Do you guys like my cup? The poop emoji is my favorite. So this is the Milani Baked Blush in the color Luminoso. It's a beautiful kind of peachy shade that I like to go in with. I'm putting this on first because I am going to bronze my face in just a minute, which will kind of mute how bright that is. So this is the Buttered Bronzer. This is just the regular shade that they have. They do have a darker and a lighter shade now, but this is just the classic one. And this one also smells like coconut, so it's really nice. Sorry, had to see what was going on the TV. They were revealing the ridiculous tattoos. Apparently I find it very funny. Alright, so just blending that into my neck. I've really had to bronze myself a lot lately because I am super white. It's probably gonna be time for a self-tan soon. So this is the Rimmel Kohl eyeliner. I've been using this since I was in high school. It's fantastic and it's cheap and it's great for your waterline. So I always put it on my waterline because it shows up really well. It stays well as well. Stays well as well. Who am I talking about? Alright. So now I'm taking the Total Temptation Waterproof Mascara in black, and I'm just curling my lashes and putting that on. I never, ever, hardly ever do false lashes just because I suck at them, and I'm also too lazy to do it. But I do use a lash serum that makes my lashes grow long, so most of the time it looks like I have falsies on when really I don't, but I apply this pretty generously, but it is my favorite mascara ever. Sorry, gotta check the TV again. Alright. Look at those bad boys. All right, let's move on to the other eye. I just finished my nails up. I did dip nails and I did a black color for Halloween and I'm really digging it. I'm probably gonna do a tutorial on that soon. I've been asked a lot to do it, so you should see one coming soon. It's actually extremely easy and it saves a ton of money because then you have to go to the salon and spend all kinds of money. All right, almost done here on this eye. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so I'm putting on this Lorac lip gloss. I think this was the Luster lip cream from like, I don't know, it's kind of old, but it's one of my favorite colors whenever I want to go do a nude. But this color is Empress. If they don't have it anymore, I apologize. It just looked like it would go well with this look, so just putting that on. And then this is the Makeup Revolution. It's their brow pencil. I think I have it in blonde, is the color I have. So I'm just filling in my brows. I'm not really trying to do a perfect job, just get them filled in so it looks like I tried. So don't judge my job here. My brows have gotten more sparse the older I get. I'm not really sure why, but I have to fill them in more now than I ever have. But I will say I've probably waxed them one too many times, so that might be the issue. So just, again, filling in this side. So still filling in this side. Not really trying to make it perfect. Just trying to make it work. I really like this Makeup Revolution pencil, especially when I'm on the go, because it has a little spoolie on the end. So I can brush. I don't have to switch between brushes to get my brows done in a hurry. Although Wonder 2 is still my favorite brow product because it stays on for a super long time. So yeah, those are my brows. I was like, good enough. That works. So now I'm just taking a duo fiber stippling brush, and I always use this brush when I'm doing my makeup just to kind of smooth everything out, blend the colors together so I don't have any weird lines or anything. So that is the final look. You can see how pretty it is. It's my new look, man. Sorry, I gotta fix the lashes. I'm trying to show you stuff, but I'm not a pro at this, so hey, bye.